good morning, what is up? So, as a nursing student, I did some night shifts during my final senior preceptorship, and now that I'm a registered nurse, I actually work a job where every other month I'm rotating between doing days and night shifts every month. So yeah, I thought I'd show you how I prep for them. Let's go.
Please enjoy this montage where I had to wake up and then pretend to go back to sleep so that I could film this clip. And here's me rubbing my eyes when I know I'm not supposed to.
Good morning, you guys. It is currently 9:30 a.m. I just woke up, and tonight I am working my very first night shift in a month. So I thought I'd show you guys how I prepare for these night shifts. The first one is always the hardest to prepare for because you're, on a day schedule, and then all of a sudden you're having to stay up until 8 or 9 a.m. So today's gonna be really exciting. There's really no right way to prepare for night shift, I think. Literally the first night you gotta power through it and then it gets better from there. I always schedule my night shifts in a row if I can so that I'm not like multiple times like switching back to day schedule and then switching back to nights. But just put some moisturizer on. I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup and then we'll get our day started. Okay. First things first, when I wake up, definitely need to eat breakfast. So let's pick some breakfast and then I'll go through with you guys exactly what the different ways to prepare for night shift are. I live in a freaking tiny apartment in a very expensive part of LA, so all I have is a mini fridge. And it's supposedly supposed to stock all the essentials, but it just ends up looking like a mess all the time. By the way, if you've never tried a Leno's yogurt, you have to do that. Not sponsored. But I think I'm just gonna go for a blueberry yogurt maybe, and then I don't know, what else can I eat? We'll start with a yogurt first. Got some green tea. I think I'm also gonna have some Cheerios today because I think I'm a little bit hungrier than I usually am. And I'm not lactose intolerant. Well, maybe a little, but I typically like to drink this Pearl organic soy milk. So let's do that. Okay. So let's talk how I prepare for night shifts. Everyone kind of does it a little bit differently. I think there's two most popular methods. The first method is to stay up the night before, stay up until like 3 a.m., watch some movies, and then go to bed, wake up super late, and then get ready for night shift from there. Maybe take a little nap before. The second method is to sleep super early the night before, so go to bed at like 9 p.m., 10 p.m., wake up really, really early at 5 a.m., take a nap before night shift. I kind of do something that's in between because I'm not trying to stay up the night before for night shift because I don't need to prolong any of the pain that I'm already going to experience by working night shift. And my circadian rhythm definitely does not like it. So what I like to do is I just kind of go to bed. I try to stay up a little bit later, but not too late. So last night I went to bed at around 12:30 a.m. And I actually couldn't fall asleep, but I wanted to make sure I got enough sleep, so I did take some melatonin, went to bed, and I let myself wake up really naturally in the morning. So I don't set any alarms if I'm working night shift that night. And today I actually woke up at 7 and then tried to sleep a little bit more, and I closed my eyes, literally a second passed, and now it's 9:30 a.m. Okay, let's run through the agenda today. Between 9:30 to about 1 or 2 p.m. we're gonna be doing work, being productive, responding to all our emails. And then from 1:30 to about 3:30, if possible, we're gonna try to take a nap. And then around 4 to 5, we'll start getting ready for our shift, which starts at 7 p.m. In terms of day shift, night shift, there are actually a lot of people who work in my hospital who are permanent night shifters. So they love working night shift and only work night shift. Staying up until 7 a.m. is painful. I never ever pulled an all-nighter in college before, so the first time I pulled an all-nighter, it was for a friggin' night shift. Let's get started on our work today. I always start off by making a checklist, making a plan of what I need to get done before I go to work. I swear there was more things that I needed to do, and now that I'm writing them down, it seems like I have nothing to do. Here's what I have to do Friday, August 16th. Pretty much, apparently this is all I have to do, respond to emails. I usually spend at least an hour in the morning responding to a bunch of emails that I'm working on for different projects. Prepare for tonight's IG post. So since I'm going to be working, I pre-plan everything and have it ready. All I have to do is click the post button and then plan the sponsored content that is going to be going live in the next couple weeks. Okay guys, it's been about an hour, finished eating breakfast that you guys saw, and I responded to all of my emails, but I thought I'd show you this awesome feature on my laptop. So this page, a lot of people ask me what this is called, but it's actually a Chrome extension called Momentum, and it gives you a nice quote every day and also the time, so I just love how beautiful it is. Okay, I read this post the other day where literally, I think it was like something like 40 or 50% of Postmates drivers / food delivery people admit that they eat fries if you order them. And I'm about to order fries, so I added a comment to say, please staple the bag closed. Thanks. So one of the biggest questions I always get from people is, if you're working so many 12-hour shifts a week, how do you have time to take pictures and post on Instagram? And the answer to that is that I do it in advance. I pre-plan them. So I have photo shoot days where we literally shoot for hours and take a bunch of pictures, and then I just spread out those posts throughout the week. And on the days that I'm working, I pre-plan all my content. So as you can see, I've already written out the caption, and here's the photo that I'm going to be posting tonight. I'm gonna be taking a nap, so I have no idea when I'm going to wake up or if I'm going to have time to do this later on. So I like to just get it out of the way in the morning. And yeah, it'll be live tonight at 5 p.m. Okay, I just got home and also picked up a package, but I got a package from Metalita. My beloved veggie girl is finally here. Literally starving, and also my friend just texted me and told me that the unit is overflowingly full, so it's gonna be a great night today. Got some veggie girl fries. I told them to staple it, but they didn't, so there's that. And then my order of, what did I get? A melt also comes with fries, so I have double fries. You can never have too much. And then finally I got, I don't know exactly what it's called, something melts, but it looks super, super good. I'm really excited. Basically, I just carb load and then food coma myself, go to bed. Now that we have successfully food comaed ourselves, it is time to take a freaking nap. It is currently, let's see, probably around 12:30, 12:38. So I usually like to try to be asleep by 1 p.m. if it's possible. Sometimes it's really hard, but here's the steps to falling asleep. So number one, I sleep right next to this giant window. And so the first thing is obviously to close these freaking blinds. My 2 night shift essentials once I close these blinds, which as you can see, it's still really, really bright. And I can't afford to install blackout curtains on this apartment that I don't even own, / I don't have the strength to do that with how crazy this is. So an eye mask will do. Get like a nice memory foam eye mask. I think I got this one off Amazon and it is amazing. Literally blocks out all the light, can't see anything. I'm also a really deep sleeper and I'm not easily awoken by sound, so that really helps for me. I know a lot of people use earplugs when they're sleeping for nights. And number 2, this melatonin is the best melatonin that I've taken so far. It is the Ollie Restful Sleep melatonin, but I got this at CVS and it's just been kind of amazing. So 2 gummies is 3 milligrams of melatonin, as you can see right there. I also have some other different melatonins that I've tried before, including this one, which is the Vitafusion melatonin I got from Costco. This one is 2 gummies, is 5 milligrams, but for some reason it's more milligrams, but it doesn't work as well for me, so it takes me longer to fall asleep, and I usually end up having to take 3 gummies. So I really like these ones. I also don't like taking pills. It just makes me feel like I'm taking medicine, and gummies are just like snacks. So I appreciate this. Wait, I should really set an alarm because who knows how long I'm gonna sleep for. Like 4:30 p.m. is like the absolute latest I should get up. heard the unit's super full, so I always have this crazy idea that like maybe I'll get called off, and I'm not even on the list for tonight, so there's no way I'm gonna get called off. Oh. Okay. The unfortunate, sad reality is that now it is currently 1:32, so it's been 30 minutes and I don't even feel remotely like I'm tired or that I'm ready to sleep. So maybe I will take some melatonin, but I'm more scared that if I take the melatonin and it still doesn't help me sleep, then I'm gonna be really groggy. So maybe I'll just stick it out and give it another 20 minutes, see if I can fall asleep, and maybe go from there. It was low-key one of the worst naps I've ever taken before a night shift, but I think it's also because I low-key have not worked a night shift in, what is it now? In like 2 months. So it's been a little bit of a while. Is that even English? It's honestly been a while, so I'm just out of shape from doing this whole night shift thing, but it is currently 4:29. I always wake up right before my alarm goes off. Let's turn it off. Honestly, the sound of the alarm is so traumatizing to me because I have the same sound for my alarm as I do for when I'm on call and the charge nurse calls me in, so I don't like hearing that sound. Anyways, I had a little bit of dinner, and I usually don't like eating dinner on my night shift, so I'm a little bit different. I do snack, but I don't eat a full meal. I eat it before I go in, so just did that. I'm gonna brush my teeth. Okay, change into our sports bra. Let's do a super quick workout, maybe just 10 minutes of abs, 10 minutes of legs. Honestly, I haven't been in the best shape recently, and by recently I mean the last 2 days. I've just been kind of eating a little junky, so it'll get us in the groove and just kind of, you know, set the tone for the night shift tonight. Oh my goodness, you guys. So it is currently 4:41 p.m. and my charge nurse just texted me and asked me if I wanted to be on call. The way that my unit does on call is there's a list that you can put your name on, and that gives you priority to be called off for those shifts. I'm not even on the list for this week, so the fact that she offered it to me, I get tempted really easily. So when they offer you on call, always ask them what number on call, because you do not want to be called in. And so I said, what number on call? She said 1, and I said, I'll come into work. So being on call, usually at one given time, the maximum number who are on call for my unit are 3 people. If you are first on call, it is a pretty safe bet, unless somebody is half up, that you'll probably be called in at some point. So that's always really risky, but if you want to sleep in an extra couple of hours, that's really nice. And the time to be cut off, like that they can't call you in anymore, isn't until 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. So that's 8 hours into the shift. And third on call is usually pretty safe, knock on wood. Seriously, knock on wood. But third on call is usually pretty safe because the first 2 people, I literally just spilled water everywhere. The first 2 people have to be called in first before you're called in. And if there isn't that many admissions, then by around like 12, they'll call you off. All right, you guys, it's 5:19. We gotta get ready for game time, so I'm gonna start getting dressed and getting ready for my shift. Things that you're gonna need for night shift: scrub pants, your scrub top, a light jacket because it's gonna be freaking cold, a actual huge sweatshirt because you're gonna be even colder at night, glasses because we work in California and we take naps on our 1-hour break, our badge, never ever forget your badge, multicolor pen because we're an ICU nurse, regular pen just in case, and some stickers. I work in peds, so I'm gonna redecorate my badge for that. Oh, and last but not least, some gum because your breath is gonna stink and you know it. Full of other great things to bring, a book for your break in case you can't fall asleep, and an iPhone charger. I remember back in nursing school when I literally would iron my scrubs every day, and now I just kind of, you know, use a lint roller, and that's kind of the extent of how much I care. But so actually getting ready for my face and my hair and stuff, it's pretty minimal for night shift. Literally, I drop everything. So in terms of actual night shift preparation for like my hair, my makeup, it's almost little to none if I even have time to do it. Spray a little bit of detangler. This is the mane and tail detangler. As soon as the shift starts, it'll probably go into a ponytail, and that'll be the end of that story. Always bring lip balm with you, because your lips are gonna get super duper chapped. And then on a good day, I'll fill in my brows and then maybe put on some concealer. Okay, just a couple of final touches here. Got our hairband, never forget that. Glasses, I have pretty good vision just on night shift. Sometimes it's hard for me to see the monitor, so bring that in my pocket. Multicolored pen in my pocket. Badge is on, and we're ready to go. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I am still a new-ish grad. I am about to hit my year mark, and there are new grads on my unit who are from a cohort younger than me, but I still feel like a new grad. I like to show up at least 30 minutes early, look at my patients, just get situated and say hi to people. So be rushing out the door real soon. Ooh, that reminds me, I haven't filled up my water bottle. I always do that before I leave. P.S. While I still have you here, I have a couple of awesome videos that I think you'll like. This one is a week in my life as a new grad. My hand is shaking. And the one down below has a playlist of all my nursing content. So go click on that and bye.